There are a lot of domain name registrars where you can get a domain name. I personally use Google Domain for all my domains because of their pricing. It's easy to manage DNS settings and domain name emails. Now, when it comes to choosing a domain name, you might want to take some time to come up with your name, because it's not just a web address, it's brand recognition. It's who you are and what you do on the web. So take some time to come up with a name. I'm not talking about months and years, but just spend a little bit of time, just come up with a name rather than just a random name for the sake of getting a domain name. Along with your domain name, you're going to need an email for your domain name, which is also brand recognition and brand authentication when communicating online, especially when it comes to dealing with payment processing company for your business or blog. When you're starting a blog or a business, and blogging is a business because you're doing it for the money, you're doing it to make money, of course. Choosing your domain name first and then name your blog or business that, because people will come out with a business name and register it. Then when they try to get the domain name, you'll be surprised how often it's already taken. Another thing is that, let's say that you started a physical business and you decide to get the domain name later. And once your business takes off and you spend all that money and effort marketing your business, then decide to get the domain name, and chances are, like I said before, is already taken. Now, instead of your domain name costing you $12 a year, it will cost you thousands and even millions of dollars just to get it, because again, you already spent years marketing your business, and they know you as that business name. And not only that, since you can't get the domain name, you can't get the domain emails, because like I said, it's already taken. Now let me show you what I mean. Let's do a Google search on the top, domain name sold. So as you can see, carinsurance.com, $49 million. Insurance.com, $35 million. Vacationrentals.com, $35 million. Privatejet.com, $30 million. So as you can see, if you decide to get your domain name later, it's going to cost you, because it's almost like you have to get it, because like I said, you spend millions of dollars marketing your business. So you want to have that domain name for your business. So it's something to think about. One thing that all these have in common is there are .com extensions. So that's the top domain extension that you're going to want to get. Now, sometimes you come up with the name .com, it's not available, but then .net, .gov might be available. Before you get those, try another name that you came up with and try to search .com for it. So now I'm going to show you how to go about getting your domain names on Google Domains, which is what I use, like I said before, for my domains. So let's try my test site.com, and the reason I chose this domain name because I'm going to need a domain to demonstrate how to upload your website and another video, so I decided to just register one. So I chose mytestsite.com, which is appropriate. And mytestsite.com is already registered. And then you have down here all the available extensions for that domain. .net, .org. Actually, .org is not available. Info is not available. And app is not available. because I already bought it. As you can see here, you're gonna see this a lot. .net is available, but like I said before, it's gonna cost you more if somebody took it and selling it. So they're selling it for $200, and once you purchase it, you own it, and then you're gonna pay $12 a year to maintain it. If you go down here, set aftermarket. This basically somebody bought it just to sell it, and they're selling it for $4,300. So as you can see, if you wait, or the longer you wait, the more it's going to cost you. So let me get .net that is available. I'll type in .net so I can show you the rest of the process. So as you can see, it's available. $200 plus 12. It's what's going to cost you. And just hit the cart icon, and then go to your cart here, or at the bottom here where it's showing you go to cart. Either way. And by default, you're going to have privacy protection on and auto renewal on. These you want to keep it on. You plan to keep it for years to come. That way you don't forget to renew it. It just automatically renews it every year when it's due. And privacy protection, what that is like when you purchase your domain and this, you don't keep this on, your private information is going to be available online. But if you get it, then your personal information like your home address, phone number, and whatnot would not show. So you're going to want to keep that as default. And then email, you're going to need email for your domain. So they have different plans here. I chose the business starter, which is $6 a month for my main domain. Now I'm not going to get it because this is just a test site domain. But this is where you're going to get your domain emails by signing up with Google Domains. I'm right here at the domain name dashboard, and there it is, the mytestsite.app. And what you're going to do once you purchase it, you're going to go to manage, and this is the page where it's going to take you right after you make your payment, and then you go to DNS settings. Like I said before, I already register it and made the DNS changes. But what you're gonna see when you first get your domain, you got to go under custom records. Let me show you here. This is what you're gonna see. If you after you made your person, you're still logged on, it's gonna show you the domain name right down here, so you don't have to put anything on that first field. Then you're gonna have to come to the second field, and it's gonna show type, and then you choose a type of record, and you got to choose A. Then it's gonna this, you don't have to change, just the way it is. And this is where you're going to put your IP address that we give you if you sign up with web hosting with us, and this is where you're going to put it, and then you save it. Now I'm going to cancel it because I don't want to change anything. Like I said, it's already done. Just want to cancel. That's how you do it. That's as simple as that. That's why I like Google Domains, because it's very simple to do. Now I recommend that you get your domain name and emails separate from your web hosting, simply because of the fact that if your website goes down, you still have access to your emails. Now I know it's tempting to get your domain name, emails, hosting, website builder all in the same place because it's convenient, but it's a one point of failure. that's why I don't sell domain names. I could, but I don't, simply because even though I would like you to buy my web hosting services, I'd rather you go somewhere else for your emails for that reason. And that's why I recommend Google Domains, because I use it myself and I'm very happy with it. So I'll see you in the next video.